Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I am an amateur sociologist, and I have taken note of a recent sociological phenomenon in American culture, which basically is the dampening of the sense of humor of Americans over the last 20 years or so. Like, 20 years ago, Americans were very comfortable with expressing a sense of humor out in public. And just being very expressive, just being more sociable with strangers, just in general having a better sense of humor, particularly out in public, 20 years ago, like even during the Cold War, because I'm old enough to remember Cold War, and people back then just had a better public sense of humor. Americans had a better public sense of humor back then. But today, Americans, how they act out in public, they have an underlying expression of fear out in public. So that the American sense of humor, especially out in public, has been dampened. I think it's a very tragic sociological phenomenon. I think it's because of the war on terror, and especially the U.S. media's assault on the American people. The U.S. media is involved in psychological warfare on the people, the American people, and it does not need to happen. I mean, we don't need to fight the war on terror by having psychological warfare on the American people. So Americans in general just need to lighten up and just have a sense of humor again, especially out in public, and just relax, okay? Americans need to just chill out and smile and just have a sense of humor again. So I wanted to know if anybody else has noticed that about American culture, just the dampening of the sense of humor of the American people. That's all I wanted to say, and I do want to say I love you very much. Bye.